How serious for us is the Greek tragedy? There is something a bit deja-vu-ish about this election campaign, especially the tragic Greek economic backdrop. Just like 5 years ago, Greece is on the brink of default. But 2015 is very different from 2010 in one important respect. Other eurozone countries and the IMF are signaling they won't be panicked into rushing through another bailout. If hints from the German finance minister, Wolfgang Schaeuble, and more explicit remarks from EU officials are any guide, Greece will be left to flounder, which means that there is a high probability that, at some point between May and July, the Greek government will fail to make repayments on the billions that fall due for repayment to the IMF, and for the European Central Bank and or private sector providers of short-term debts. For what it's worth, the IMF is owed euros 200 m pounds 144 m on May 1st and euros 760 m on May 12th, while the ECB is due euros 6.7 bn in June and July. Greek exit. Now this does not necessarily mean Greece would leave the euro at the point that it misses a debt payment. The government could follow the example of Cyprus and impose restrictions on the export of capital from the country, to conserve as much cash as possible in a banking system too close to collapse for comfort. And it could create its own bias, the sort of parallel domestic currency interchangeable with euros, to pay its employees and trade creditors. In these dire circumstances, it would not really be part of a proper monetary union, it wouldn't be a full member of the eurozone, but it would still have the euro as legal tender. This would be a pretty ghastly scenario for the Greek people, who would struggle for a period to obtain the things they need from abroad. And if the economy is limping along now, it would contract sharply for a period, as businesses and banks went kaput. But strikingly, the German government is putting it about the financial